Okie dokie, welcome back everyone. So I went ahead and did that, so I'm not hungry anymore, and I also I made this area look a little nicer and started like growing the garden a bit. And you know what I'm gonna go ahead and do? I'm gonna try to get some more seeds, just so I can make it look very nice. I already got some. That's good. It's good. I don't know how many I need. I think I want to go with 7. I think I need 7. Actually, I'm going to try 6 first, because 6 might be what I need. Definitely more than 5, less than 8. I can actually go ahead and place some down. I may not have any more tall. And it does look like I was wrong. In fact, I needed 4. Was that 5? 6. I was either completely right or either it was 7 or 8. It doesn't look like I have any more tall grass. Fantastic. So I guess I'll just have to wait. No problem. Not a big deal. I guess I can go ahead and start digging down. Well, let me go ahead and make a iron pick. Seems. Oh. And I got some sand. Go ahead and do that. Well, there. Oh. Making a cobble or a stone shovel. Okie dokie. And I know I said I was going to light up the island, so maybe I should do that first. Just because. And because it looks nice. I'm going to put it there. Alright. There, just because. Possibly here. Here. And there. And then right there should be good. And at every tree, I'm thinking. Right there. I kind of feel like I'm maybe hitting the, I like this, by the way. This little area. It worked out nice. And pressure. And around our house. There, for sure. Now, I'm sure mobs will continue to spawn for just about forever. Just because you can never get lit up enough. But obviously here. And right there. There. It'll at least cut down. It won't stop completely, but it'll cut down on mob spawnage. Just 4 minutes in-ish. Well. Okay. That's fine. Don't need the internet for... I do imagine, I do see... I kind of predict that fatigue, it's not set in yet, but it has happened, that fatigue will start to set in eventually for Minecraft for me, because I have 2 series going. And although it's fun, it's sometimes that's probably not the most recommended. Like I know there's some people whose entire channels are nothing but. I gotta say, I especially now, but I do not know if that's not a good idea. I want to say that. I know I've not been around, and there's plenty of people who do that, but there's like new channels who do that. That it seems like it's a bad reason for two. It's bad for 2 reasons, and the first I want to go ahead and say because of that fatigue they'll set in of playing the same game over and over and over and over and over again. It's just like that. That's all you do. It'll get boring. I don't know. It may not get. I think it'll get boring to you quicker than it will the fans and I. Play. Enough. We'll go this way then. And then also kind of, it does get boring to the fans. And also there's so much. There's a ton you can do with it. And there's definitely channels that do it quite well, like Captain Sparkles and the Ogscast. Think of them. But it's not all they do, especially not now, even though it is a very large percent of what they do. But the fatigue does set in. Especially like if you're not doing it on, like if you're like me, you're only doing it on consoles. That is crazy because there's only so much, and I found a ravine. But there's only so much that can be done. Like without the modding support of the community, you're looking at some fairly boring. I mean, that's just it's not. I don't want to say boring, but because the game is fun, but that only lasts so long. I've found some gold. Not bad. And it will end the fun for you. I mean, it'll come back probably because it's just a great game. I want to say most of their fans don't know that, and I didn't know that until I listened to their podcast 17 times in a row. It's a great podcast. Wish they would, wish they'd do more with it. But they're busy, and maybe they don't like it. I don't know. But I'm not the only person saying that. Anyways, less about them. But this is channels that it's kind of gotta remember where they start, or like Scene Animators who started with Call of Duty. No Call of Duty. Same goes with Hutch. I'm trying to think of other people who made like dramatic changes. Like I don't count because I started with not Battle Block. That's something else. I don't remember the name of the game that the first videos I did. And the reason I did those videos is because first of all I did enjoy the game that I was playing, and though I cannot remember its name now, but that's not too surprising. And I enjoyed it, but I didn't have anything else to do. And then I did Minecraft, Tekkit, which. So I gotta say, I know I said before that like it's hard like to do that, but Minecraft definitely grows a channel. It's not doing too much for me. I'll go ahead and say like maybe you've noticed if you've been here a while how it seems like my videos are getting more views, that like an odd growth, not huge but definitely noticeable. That's not because of any video in particular. It's I've been asking for them, and I will say this. I know that you probably see that, you might think it's annoying, but there is a reason that's happening, and it's not because also Diamond. They're not doing it to troll the people who do the whole hey, I have a gaming channel, and I appreciate if you come and check it out. And I'm quoting myself, and I know many others. The reason we do that is because our channels are too small to grow on their own. I guess I'm kind of getting to the my rant which you know, I kind of just do all the time. But I think it's all right. But you might learn something from this, and it might change your perspective. Because I know I was one guy had commented and asked me to stop spamming. Then I kind of explained why I do it. It's just because, you know, our channels, they can't grow on their own. They don't have that ability yet. And so, for the most part, like, there are some people who are able to just get their channel to grow. And I'm just going to assume every time I see one, they're doing it for the same reason I am. And that's because, you know, they've been doing this for months. Like, I'm getting closer to a year. This is my 8th or 9th month doing videos, or maybe... Well, yeah, never mind. This will come up in July. I'm not gonna wait that long to upload the series, but you know, we've been doing it for so long, and growth just hasn't happened. I appreciate every view I get, I do, and everyone who is, first of all, subscribed to me, 'cause, you know, that's great, and then everybody who's, you know, watched my videos, they're subscribed, or if they're not, but it doesn't. You know, sometimes a channel needs a little extra help. When word of mouth and you know, just making videos is enough, because they say, you know, how do you grow a channel? It's you know, they say, like, the big. I say they, I mean like the bigger people who actually have successful channels. The advice they give, it's normally like, I mean, the first thing that's important is to make sure you make content that's worth watching. And I feel like I have done that. My content's not the best, I get that, but it is worth watching. It's good. It is pretty good. I know that. Just about all of it, I'd say. Especially now, more recent, as I've gotten better. And then make sure you enjoy it, because that's important too. And that's definitely true. But, you know, and then it'll come and just hone your craft. But that's not... I don't know if that's true. Glad we got the diamond. And so I kind of feel like, you know, it takes I feel like it takes just as much of you as it takes of everyone else. I'm gonna go ahead and kill myself because, you know, I don't have any food. This is a trick I actually learned from Captain Sparkles. I was talking about him earlier. I was speaking to him. No, I was gotta make sure to miss the water. Don't want to hit the water, because... Crap. I think a jump from here I'll do. Oh! And I'm not going to die by starving to death, but I will. There we go. Anyways, though, so, you know, you get all that, and I think sometimes you gotta get that, you gotta get the word out there. Sometimes it's not enough to just, you know, make good content and, you know, upload it consistently. Sometimes it needs a little bit extra, and, you know, the extra may be anything. Maybe it's, you know, telling your friends about it and having them tell their friends, and vice, you know, just random people on the internet, sharing the video, putting it on Reddit, which didn't work for me, but, making a group, that helps definitely. And then, you know, maybe asking people or spamming, if you want to look at it like that. You know, I'm not going to blame you for not for being aggravated, because I can't. And then at the same time, I'm not going to be upset when people, you know, are on the videos I'm watching and in the comments, you know, typing a short comment asking, you know, people to come view their channel, because I see where they're coming from. It's hard. Especially in the gaming, you know, in the gaming area, it is a saturated market. That's definitely true, and I don't want to ever make it seem like it's not, because it is. But that's not the only reason why, you know, it's hard to go. It's just, you know, it's just hard to get discovered. I'm sure it's hard for everybody. I don't care what you're doing. You can be making music, and I don't know what I'm doing now. But, you know, you could be doing slow-mo videos, which I almost feel, and I guess I can't say that, but I feel like when a slow-motion video gets seen, that's something that more people are likely to, you know, to go and actually tell their friends about. Whereas with my videos, maybe not. I've had a friend who subscribed to me early on. But and I appreciate that if you guys watch. I won't say your names because internet, but I appreciate that. I do. But it does take. I've only got so many friends. Yeah, I'd say probably less than most or less than others, and I do need to get these strangers, I guess, to hopefully like my watch my videos. And from what I've been told, the people who've watched, who don't just get upset that I put a comment advertising myself in on someone else's videos, they subscribed, and so I guess that they wouldn't have done that just to make me stop, because that doesn't make any sense. You see success, and getting likes, getting nice videos and stuff. But anyways, so I thank you guys for watching, and I think this has been like a huge success in an episode. I'm gonna go ahead and put the weed up, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and stop this session, and continue later, which you guys probably won't notice because I don't really take breaks from uploading the videos that much. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching. Sorry about the rant, but sometimes that's what I do. Actually, most of the time, especially in Minecraft. But sorry again. I thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already. If you want to see more. I'll see you guys next.